everybody. Welcome to the Stock Car Spectacle. I'm Ian Jortson.
I'm Mike Campbell.
And I'm Nick Tinsel.
And this weekend, we are going to Las Vegas Motor Speedway. So first off, we got the Truck Series. It will be the World of Westgate 200. It is a 201-mile race. Stages 1 and 2 are 30 laps each, and the final stage is 74 for a total of 134 laps. Last year's winner was Austin Hill. Most wins by a team is KBM with 4, and the most wins by a manufacturer is tied with Chevy and Toyota with 9. So, guys, who do you have to win the Truck Series race at Vegas? Nick, let's start off with you.
Well, you said it yourself. He's last year's winner here. I'm going with that 16 truck of Austin Hill. It just seemed – I remember watching this race and just absolutely watching Austin Hill fly through his field. He was okay in the first stage, and then he just took off like out of nowhere. You know, like the fastest truck on the planet. In 5 starts here, he's got 3 top 10s and that win. So I think Austin Hill is going to start this one off. He's going to advance himself into the next round. He had a rough race at Bristol. It's time for him to go to victory.
All right, guys, I'm going to go with my boy, the 99, Ben Rhodes. Ben's really starting to find his race-winning speed at the right time of the year. He's really looked faster recently, getting a stage winner, too, since winning the race at Darlington. And Las Vegas has been a very good track for him in his career. He got his first ever win in the Truck Series at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. He's raced here 7 times in his career. He's got 5 top 10s, 3 of those being a top 5, and then obviously the win. So this is a really strong track for Ben. Like we said, something we've talked about Justin Allgaier, hitting his race speed at the right time, and I think it's a really good opportunity for Ben to capitalize on that.
All right. So for my driver to win the Truck Series race at Vegas, I got to go with the 88 truck of Matt Crafton. He's got 9 top 5s and 13 top 10s. He's been showing some speed as of late this season, so I don't see any reason why he will not go to victory lane. We're going to another 1.5 miles, so I think he's going to show that speed. He did finish 4th here earlier this year in February, so I think he's going to show a lot more speed of like that this weekend.
I like it, bud.
Alrighty, guys. So now let's get into the Xfinity Series. We got the Allsco 300. It's a 300-mile race. Stages 1 and 2 are 45 laps each, and the final stage is 110 for a total of 200 laps. Last year's winner was Tyler Reddick. Most wins by a team is Roush with 6. Most wins by a manufacturer is Chevy with 10. So, guys, who do you have to win the Xfinity Series race at Las Vegas Motor Speedway? Mike, let's start off with you.
All right, guys, I'm going to go with a little bit of a longer pick here. I'm going to go with Harrison Burton going to victory lane this weekend in the Xfinity Series. He's raced here 1 time in his career, and he found a way to get into the top 5 in his first race at Las Vegas. Las Vegas is kind of a treacherous track in certain positions that you guys don't even realize, or that some fans might not realize. Turns 3 going into turn 4, there's a little bit of a speed shoot there that if you're not ready for it, it can be hard to handle. So he did a pretty good job with that his first race there in the Xfinity Series, and we know how hard these cars are to handle. A little more experience under his belt this season. I think they bring race-winning speed, and I think he gets it done.
All right, Nick.
I'm going with my boy. I'm going with the number 8 of Daniel Hemrick. I picked this guy many times. I picked him many times before, and it's never worked out for me. Hemrick has had a horrible season, as we all know, and he's been in 16 races, and he's only finished 8 of them. Bad luck, Hemrick, but his first race for Junior Motorsports this year came at Las Vegas, where he ran as high as 4th before a suspension issue, where which caused him to blow a tire, hit the wall, ended his day. That was his first DNF right there, but he looked fast in the 34 laps that he got to run in, so I think that's finally gonna move on over here, and I think he's finally going to get his first career win in NASCAR. Hemrick, get it done.
All right. All right, guys. So for my pick to win the Xfinity Series race at Vegas, I got to go with the guy who won here in the spring. I got to go with Chase Briscoe. This was the race that started off his crazy 2020 campaign for 7 wins so far this year. So I think he is going to go and collect his 8th win of 2020 and just oh my god, this guy is seriously one of the best drivers in the Xfinity series. So I can see without a doubt that he's going to get this win. So
Not
let's
bad, dude.
So let's get into the Cup Series now. We got the South Point 400. It's a 400-mile race. Stages 1 and 2 are 80 laps each, and the final stage is 107 for a total of 267 laps. Last year's winner was Martin Truex Jr. Here in the spring, Joey Logano won the race. Most wins by a team is Roush Fenway Racing with 7, and most wins by manufacturer is Ford with 2. So guys, who's your pick to win for Sunday at Las Vegas Motor Speedway? Nick, who you got?
Well, again, you said it. You said it right there, man. I think the guy who's going to take this one is that 19 car of Martin Truex Jr. In 17 starts here, he's got 2 wins, 5 top 5s, 8 top 10s, with an average finish of 11.4. But the last couple times we come to Vegas, it's kind of been a Martin Truex Jr. domination race track. That's usually how these mile and a halves go for that 19 car. He has not shown that race winning speed this year. He's only got the 1 win on the year, but I think he starts off the round of 12 with a win and can punch his ticket into the round 8.
All right, Mike.
All right, not bad. I'm going to go with the other guy that you just mentioned a little bit earlier there, Ian. I'm going to go with the 22 of Joey Logano. Las Vegas is a very strong track for the number 22 team here. He's got 2 wins here, 6 top 5s, a tick south of 500 laps led, and an average finish of 8th. That's pretty outstanding form at this racetrack. He's a guy who's all but ready to advance into the round of 8 as it is. I think he gets it done here on Sunday, punches his ticket, and then doesn't have to do anything but sit back and relax for the Roval in Talladega.
All righty. All right, so Mike, I'm going to stick with you. I'm going to go in the Penske camp. Penske is very, very good here at Las Vegas. We saw, Ryan Blaney looked really fast here in the spring. Joey Logano ended up winning the race, but I got to go with the 2 car of Brad Keselowski. In 14 starts, he's got 3 wins, 7 top 5s, and 10 top 10s, and 0 DNFs. So I really see the Deuce playing a big role this Sunday and capturing the checkered flag and going to victory lane.
Good track for him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Very good track for him. All right, guys. So you got anything else to add before we head to Vegas this weekend to start off the round of 12?
I just want to say, maybe, I'm not saying this is going to be a boring race by any stretch. Don't think I'm saying that, but I feel like this race is going to be like the calm before the storm, knowing what other 2 races are going to be, imposing on these drivers.
No kidding.
Going with Talladega and the Roval. So with that being said, I actually think you're going to see a lot of guys that are strong mile and a half racers do everything they can to go up and get those wins and get the stage points, everything, and the playoff points that they can, because Lord Almighty knows what's going to happen the next 2 weeks after that. So here's your chance at a normal race to go ahead and get as much done as you can, and hope you hang on for the other 2 wild rides.
Yeah, this is an interesting one because this is a 6 o'clock start out here on Sunday night.
That's going to be wild. I don't really understand why they're doing that on a Sunday night. It's not even like a holiday weekend or anything.
Well, I remember they did it last year because of Vegas, which made sense, but I don't know. It's going to be viewership is going to be difficult with Sunday night football and everything. But see what happens. Should be fun.
We shall see what happens. So, everybody, we'd like to thank you for joining the Stock Car Spectacle. Make sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure to follow us on all podcast platforms. Me, Nick, and Mike were on Twitter and Instagram along with the Stock Car Spectacle accounts. Make sure to follow our good buddy Patrick Cotto with the Cotto's Mojo. We were on last week talking football, baseball, and NASCAR, so make sure to check that one out. He's on all podcast platforms. So, for the Stock Car Spectacle, I'm Ian Jortson.
I'm Mike Gamble.
And I'm Nick Kinzel.
Have a great weekend, everyone.